Hello everyone, how is it going? Scrembo here from Emotional Crypto Trading. Welcome to my YouTube video. I know it's been a while since I didn't post it on this channel, but I'm back and I'm ready to make new videos about Bitcoin and many other topics related to the crypto space. So stick with me guys. From now we're going to have regular videos out there publishing content which is intending to have an educational purpose. Looking at the BTC today, it's been a milestone type of a day, which represented to cross $2 trillion in the market cap for the whole space. BTC price is averaging somewhere around 47,770 bucks. And there is a quite spectacular increase within the past 24 hours of 8.5. This is not happening every day, guys, especially for Bitcoin. You might see this thing for the altcoins, which is something quite usual at the time BTC goes up, but you're not going to see this thing every other day for the BTC. Increases above 5% a day are something really rare for the BTC market. In order to have such number, there has to be tremendous buying pressure triggered by the whales and a possibility to start a really powerful run into the market, which can give us some better numbers that would be putting us close to the all-time highs as we expect, basically. So it's been a very good time, and we can see that the altcoins are kind of averaging pretty much similar numbers than BTC. So that's really impressive in terms of the move that has been achieved by Bitcoin. And just like you guys can see out there, we do have alts which are crossing a little more, but the majority of them are sticking around 8% or a little lower than that. So it's a very good day in the whole crypto space. There's a whole lot of things to talk about. Today we're going to cover the BTC price analysis and talk about the details with the current explosion that we did in the market. And I brought together a daily candlestick chart right here from you. And we do have certain things to talk about. So we had a major support, which has been tested for a while, since 19th of May till 22nd of July. I would like to measure that exactly in terms of days. 63 days. We've been averaging between $30,000 and $40,000. The last movement has dipped quite a lot, and then we have successfully pumped from the $30,000 level, continuously bring the markets up above 52,000. Actually, this top right here, which at that time has been established as major resistance top, around $53,000. At that time, we have successfully crossed certain levels during the move upwards, such as a $40,000 level we had, which used to act as a resistance. The $47,000, which we broke out pretty quickly, revisited, found support, and pumped towards the 48,000 major resistance zone. We have successfully moved above 50,500, and the whole thing is challenged again. Right now, we have found support on a very important price point, $40,000, from where we have a massive reaction of buying pressure coming in. This massive reaction is generated by a really strong support level, which has been doing a meaningful impact in the past. Just like you can see, all these impact points do represent the value of that price point in the current structure of the market. So that value can be also seen at a time it has been retested. The only difference is we have retested from the upper side. So from the upper side, we came down, hitting the line. Till now, we were testing that line and price point. From the lower side, going upwards towards to it, which obviously was pushing a selling pressure against us. At this time, just because we're trading above, it is giving us a very, very good buying pressure. The reaction has been substantial. At $47,000, we have been not having any form of resistance. We have crossed that, and there is a lot of the liquidity which has been taken from this candlestick basically, and a bunch of money which is on the table. This is at the moment a really strong candlestick of a daily without too much rejection going on. There is about 5 hours to go till this thing is going to be closed, so we'll have to see how the whole thing plays out. We're entering in a major resistance zone. It represents a lot of the force, and I would not be surprised if we're going to get some tension around that price. In order to be able to predict what happens at each level, you need to look into the details and measure those details, which means that we have to go on low time frame candlesticks and handle a shortened analysis, a shortened research and investigation, which can determine a very clear domination of one or the other. But that's not possible on the daily or 4-hour candles or 2-hour candles. If you want to look into the moment, you need to go into the minutes, and in the minutes you will be able to determine that. Now, the 50,500 and the 53 will be slightly above us, representing selling pressure as well. As soon as we cross 53, there is a free road towards $60,000. So what do we need in order to go to the 60 is we definitely need a pullback at some point. The pullback should happen from the upcoming 3 resistance points: the 48,000 zone, the 50,500 line, and the 53,000 line. One of these 3 should be giving us a pullback that should be stopped at the first major support. Once that happens, we're prepared and set to go towards $60,000, where we can get another pullback back to 53 and then push for the all-time high. The all-time high at this time, in the way the market constructs itself, it is definitely possible to be crossed, especially with the last 3 days reaction, guys. The $40,000 has been confirmed a new level. So if you put it this way, back in a day, you have $30,000, the major level. Today is 40. It's $10,000 more. The $30,000 move gave us $23,000 increase in the price. It's from here up to that. So if we consider another $23,000, that's going to bring us towards the all-time high. It is a probability that we consider at the moment without having a very clear picture of how this is going to play out in which form. But we do have this probability on the table because it does represent the domination aspect of the market. So at the time we look into the details, we will be able to discover what happens at each level in terms of price analysis and the technical details in a combination of time frames, which I teach people during the coaching program, how to research, investigate, and trade those things. It's a really important and complex procedure that has to be applied before proceeding at trading. Definitely, guys, make sure you get the proper education before trading actually. So that's where we are at the moment with the markets. I'm gonna do the next videos in terms of the hourly time frames. Today I wanted to get back into the market and on my channel with a video talking about the daily stuff. And it looks quite well, especially that the $40,000 has been confirmed. Pretty much love that. We're actually pumping right now, just like you can see the numbers. We're looking forward bringing the markets higher above $48,000. Tons of liquidity there, guys. You know what happens right now? They're hunting for the liquidity of the shorts. They'll do the same with the liquidity coming from the longs. At some point, they will do the same. They have to do the same. They cannot allow every single guy out there making 20x leverages, making hundreds of thousands and millions with that. It's not possible. They'll have to take you out. So they'll dip you down, hitting your trailing stops or structurized stop losses, and it's over. So trading has to be done very, very smartly. And the whole thing is to compound for long term. Anyone that wants to make money for a month, for 3, for 6 months, is going to have bad news out there for sure. A risk management needs to be applied, and everything has to be done very, very proper. Otherwise, things will not play out. So if you're just, hoping that you can make tons of money quickly, this is definitely not for you. That's where we are at the moment. For those of you looking for education in a private way, one-on-one directly with me in my coaching program, which is running between 4 to 6 weeks of intensive conversations that you have with me, where I teach you by sharing the screen and presenting you step by step how I'm trading. You can find more information on scrembocoaching.com, link in the description or comments area below this video. On the other side, make sure to follow my primarily YouTube channel out there. This is the secondary that I'm posting right now. I do have a primarily YouTube channel. Make sure to follow that, guys, and look into it. There's a bunch of videos out there presenting you my trades. Just like you can see in the titles here and images, you will be able to see a whole lot of things, including $5.9 million profit in a day by trading. Have a beautiful time, guys. Make sure to subscribe to both of my channels, and we're back in the business. I see you next time.